Well, what's up, YouTube? I'm excited about Kash Patel being now officially the FBI director. He still has to be sworn in, but that'll be a piece of cake. So I'm excited to go home and I'll be lifting again tonight, just because I'm happy. And there was a young man that asked me how old I was, and he said 54, but I'm 55. But he's close enough. And but it's just a number. 55 is a number, and I don't care how old you are. There's no age limit to lifting, and you need to eat right, and you need to lift right. This is all protein, and it's really hard to get 291 grams of protein in a day. So you gotta supplement, right? That's what I'm doing. Supplementing. Protein is a building block. Getting enough protein in your body, getting enough sleep, making sure you got all your vitamins and minerals, all that good stuff. I know it's rude to eat and talk, but I have other things going on, so I need to shovel this down really quick. But again, I just want to encourage you. If you're over 40, man, there's no excuse for not lifting. None. I can think of a bunch of reasons that keep me motivated to lift. And one is just being strong. I like being big and strong. I like being able to pick up stuff that, say somebody else would be like, man, that's too heavy. Well, maybe for you. But I just enjoy it. And then for self-defense, it's critical, the more, the greater your size and training, that you are, you're the least likely you are to get injured in a fight. And you want to subdue your assailant as quickly as possible. What better way than to be bigger and stronger than that person? And see lots of fights where guys are knocked out with one punch. And none of this chest pumping. Man, when you know it's about to go down, you just don't wait. Don't wait for that guy to send you a love note. Don't wait for him to telegraph his next move. If you know what's happening, if you know it's coming down, you have every reason to believe so. You take the appropriate action to defend yourself. And I'll be the first one to do that. Because why wait? It's just dumb. But you'll see some guys, they'll stand around and they'll thump their chest and parade around and wait. And all of a sudden, bam, they're out like a light. Because you talk too much. And it just cracks me up. But anyway, get out there and lift. Man, it's just enjoyable. And if going to the gym is not your cup of tea, which it's not mine, I hate going to the gym with all these knuckleheads, taking pictures of themselves and stuff. But there's so much gym equipment out there. If you get on Marketplace, you can find some really good stuff. And in some cases, people will negotiate with you. So just because they have a price list, it doesn't mean they're firm on that, unless they specifically say, this is firm, But most people, I have found, have been very willing to negotiate. And you can build a nice gym at home, man, and you can lift when you want, as often as you want, as long as you want. Nobody's breathing down your butt to get off the bench or off the rack or whatever, or wait for that set of dumbbells. God, there's nothing more annoying than that. But anyway, so this whole video is just encourage. I don't care how old you are, And but I can't stress enough, if you're over 40, man, you need to be doing some resistance training. And I prefer free weights, and I prefer, that you're always trying to increase the poundage. Just don't be stagnant. I mean, you can't just keep doing, for sake of argument, 25-pound curls, all the time. That's it, just 25. Man, if you're not trying to push it, so you do 25 for 6, and you do, 35 for 4, man, just keep pushing it. Try that 35 for 5 the next time, and maybe your form isn't as perfect, but man, if you can complete the movement, then that's a win. If you're not throwing your body weight into it, and you can muscle that dude up there, that's a win, and just take the appropriate time off so that you can recover and do it again. Instead of starting off with 25, start off with 30, and maybe you won't get 6, but you'll get 4, and then go to 35, and then get 4. But you always want to increase your weight. Bodybuilders are into reps. There's some fantastic, good-looking bodybuilders out there, and some of them are very strong. But you compare a bodybuilder to a power lifter, that's like an egg and an apple. I mean, the difference between the two is just, it's so telling, it's not even funny. And so it depends on what you want to do. So if you just want big arms and you're not concerned about strength, then reps is where you want to be. And form is so critical. But it's critical in everything, really, so you don't hurt yourself. But again, it's just like, pick your discipline. Do I think you could do bodybuilding and powerlifting at the same time? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. And you can change it up, which is, it's good for the body, so the body doesn't get acclimated. You don't get into a routine. And so for so many months, you can do this. And you can work on, bodybuilding or sculpting. And then after that, say 3 months of that, you could do 3 months of just powerlifting, working on strength. I mean, there's just so many things you could do. And the great thing, the amazing thing is your body is so unique. What works for you isn't going to work for somebody else. And it's like a key to your house, man. It works on that front door, and it doesn't work on any other door in my house. So what works for you in the gym is not going to work for everybody else. You are so unique. You are such a, God's made you a unique creature. There is nobody else like you, and nobody else has the same number of hairs on their head, or the same, birthmarks on their body, or freckles on their body. You're just so unique. And I think it's so amazing when I see people, in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s, man. They're just cranking it out, and there's tons of folks on YouTube. And they are so inspiring to me, and it should be to you as well. And, as you continue to watch yourself grow over time, because it takes time, as you watch yourself grow, you'll be amazed at the growth. As long as you're tracking that stuff, and you're writing it down and keeping a journal. I mean, there's nothing better than keeping a journal. I can't encourage you enough, if you're lifting, is to keep a journal and record what you're eating. I mean, it's just great. I just love it. I've been doing it a long time, so it's more of a habit for me. It's kind of like, putting on the seatbelt when I get in the truck. It's just a habit. I just love it. But anyway, that's my little video. I hope you find some encouragement in it, and I certainly wish you all the best. And be strong, get big, and enjoy your life.